Niger is a landlocked country right in the middle of the Sahel, that's in Africa, and it's becoming a hotspot for a dangerous rivalry between two big extremist groups that are now competing for control in the same area. One is linked to Al Qaeda, it's called Janim. The other is tied to ISIS, known as Islamic State Sahel Province. For a while, they operated in separate zones. Now they're running into each other, especially in western Niger, near another country called Burkina Faso. And things are escalating, particularly after a senior commander from Janim reportedly switched sides to join ISIS with hundreds of fighters. Of course, this was a direct challenge. Soon after, Janim claimed that they killed that commander, sending a clear signal and clear message. Switching sides has consequences. So what's really going on? Well, both groups want the same territory because Niger gives them access to key routes, to recruits, and the ability to move across borders into places like Nigeria and even towards coastal West Africa. One area to watch closely is the region of Dosso, D-O-S-S-O. It's generally unknown by the general public, but Dosso, if you look at the map, sits in a strategic location. If ISIS gains ground there, it could clearly open the door to a much larger regional expansion. If Janim holds it, they can block that push. But here's the twist. Even though both groups are extremist, they don't operate the same way. Janim, for example, tends to focus on holding specific regions, while ISIS is much more aggressive about expanding and about connecting territories. So these are two different expansion strategies that are clearly colliding and reaching the boiling point. Should we care about this? Well, I think so. This is because this fight could reshape security across the entire Sahel region. That's a big place. And that would include Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, and even parts of Nigeria and the north and Benin. That's close to 300 million people, 300 million human beings. That's about 45 to 60 million families. What this event suggests now is that the next phase of the conflict in this region may not necessarily be governments versus militants, but militants versus militants. And the country of Niger might be where that shift becomes impossible to ignore.